Canelo Alvarez, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez.
Bro, this guy is fishing, bro. He is fishing in a pond with no fishes. This guy is searching for an opponent just to not fight Benavidez. But the thing
I'm
is,
sure I said a while ago, I think it was after the John Ryder fight, I said, it looks like his legs are gone and he's going to start fighting further and further and further down the food chain. And that's when you're still seeing someone at championship level. Do you know what I'm saying? If I'm seeing... Unified champion level. I have no problem with a fighter growing old gracefully and
giving up the belts,
taking slightly lesser fights, etc., etc., etc. You know, not every champion has to retire at the top. Not everybody's Mayweather.
Facts.
Blah 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 blah. I understand all of that.
I mean, many fighters have done that. Many fighters.
Yeah, it's fine. It's the same as football. I have no problem with people that banter Ronaldo for playing in the Saudi League. Don't make no sense. He's 38. He should be playing in the Saudi League. Literally. It's amazing he's still playing. Shout out to him. Do you know what I'm saying? But sitting there...
You know why you're right, bro? Because when you think about Ronaldo's not going up for Ballon d'Or.
No.
Ronaldo's not going... You know what I'm saying? No. He's not taking a space that should be taken by someone like Vinicius, Bellingham. You know what I'm saying?
This Mbappe, them man are there. Like, it's just not...
Hence the reason...
In fact, one of the reasons he gets hate is because he's starting for Portugal when we can see in the Euros he shouldn't be starting for Portugal. So that's the equivalent of what Canelo is doing right now.
Where he's got 3 belts. He had 4. He got the IBF stripped him of 1. He had 4 belts. He has 3, and he's literally just holding it hostage. And his next fight is supposed to be against none other than Chris Eubank Jr.
Chris Eubank.
Fam, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, who do you actually want to win that fight?
Probably still Canelo.
You want Canelo to win the fight?
I can't stand Chris Eubank.
Bro.
Chris Eubank is my least favourite of the Eubank.
Yeah, no, I can't have Eubank as a unified champion.
If Chris
Eubank as a unified champion.
Chris Eubank Jr. is unified champion at 168?
Yeah.
We're in the boxing dark ages. We're back. We are back in the boxing dark ages. This is a man that couldn't stop George Groves when George Groves had one arm. Do you know what I'm saying? This is a man that...
He lost to George Groves.
That's what I'm saying.
He just couldn't stop him.
He lost to George Groves. George Groves had one arm. Shout out to George Groves, though. Like, this guy is just... He's bro, he was supposed to be fighting...
Got knocked out by Liam Smith.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, he avenged that one. But, bro, it's... Horrible.
But you know what, yeah? I'm all jokes aside, yeah, I actually think Eubank's got a good chance of winning.
I think so, too, because athleticism...
And not even just that.
I think pure athleticism. He ain't outboxing Canelo, but athleticism and engine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say engine down the stretch.
Down the stretch.
And plus, if he's still with Bomac.
Oh yeah, free Bomac, man. Free Bomac. But like it's not inconceivable. Do you know what I'm saying? You would have to think logically. You'd have to think Canelo's beating.
This guy went 12 rounds with flipping. This guy went 12 rounds with Ryder.
Yeah.
This guy went 12 rounds with Ryder, bro.
I think John Ryder probably beats Eubank.
No, he's losing. Eubank's losing. I just deeped it. Canelo whooped Munguia, and Munguia's a better fighter than Eubank.
But John Ryder has a strong chin. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like what we saw in that fight is that...
You know what I can see Eubank doing?
Go on.
I can see Eubank just going in that fight to win a couple rounds, shoe shine his way through the fight, and then go 12 and then say, well, I thought I won the fight. I can see Eubank doing that.
Yeah, 100%.
I can see Eubank doing that. Literally.
There's not many losses that he has. Well, he hasn't got many losses, but the losses he does have, he disputes them. He still believes that he beat
Billy Joe Saunders.
That's just what this guy is.
The Billy Joe Saunders fight. I mean, the Eubank, the Liam Smith fight.
What's annoying about Eubank as well, similar to Conor Benn, these men are overpaid fighters anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of their dad's legacy, they come into the game, they skip the queue, and they're overpaid fighters. So my issue is, even if he were to win the belts at 168, we wouldn't even see no defenses because he'll just price himself out of every fight.
I mean, the thing is, like, I'll be honest, like, because of what Canelo's done to the landscape of the 168-pound division...
It's dead.
I just think people know, like, there's still fighters there who are actually good fighters.
Yeah.
But because of what Canelo's done, it's like...
He hasn't cleared out the division.
Exactly. He hasn't cleared... And he has no intentions to do that.
Not only that, but he's also set a precedent. So now, like I say, even if Eubank were to beat him and take all those belts, which he's not going to beat him anyway, but even if he did, Eubank could then do the same thing. There's no pressure for anyone to defend those belts.
Benavidez Benavidez' last 3 fights, Volzic, Andrade, and Plant, is better than Canelo's last maybe 5 fights, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, and we're at a stage where people are like, you know what, we're just going to avoid Canelo. Like, not avoid Canelo, but we're going to have to go a different route because we're not going to get a Canelo fight.
They just ignore him. But people at 168 just pretend he doesn't exist. There's been more talk of him fighting people that are not at his weight class in the last 2 years than him fighting people at his weight class. The only silver lining is he's not going to fight Terence Crawford, which is good news.
We don't know that.
Well, he's not going to fight Terence Crawford now.
Now, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But there was talk of him fighting Terence Crawford. There was talk of him trying to weight drain Badu Jack, who's like 41.
I even heard a Bivol rematch.
Bro, you're not fighting anybody at one. You're talking bare talk that's not at 168.
Trust me.
Give up these belts, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Literally, like, at this point, it's just pointless, isn't it? Like, I'll be honest, bro, I wouldn't even have minded if he fought, like, I wouldn't even have minded if he fought at 175 and just gave up all the belts. Yeah. I wouldn't even mind that. I wouldn't even mind if he just picked.
I don't mind anything he does if he gives up the belts. Give up the belts and do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Cherry pick at 168, have a catchweight fight with Terence Crawford. Literally. Do whatever you want. But you can't, not when you're the unified champion. Look how quick we're seeing like Usyk stripped of belt. I know it was the same IBF that stripped Canelo, and fair play to the IBF for that. We'll give credit where credit is due.
No, but you can't say that because the WBC ain't stripped him and they stripped Crawford.
That's the point I'm saying. Fair play to IBF for being some level of consistency, even though it still took a while for them to strip Canelo, but whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? But there's more consistency there. But the WBC we know is a sham. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, they're making Pacquiao versus Barrios, bro. Bro, this is the world we're in, fam.
It's mad. Like, we're at a point now in boxing where the heavyweight division has the most like credibility right now. Heavyweight and lightweight. Yeah. That's where people are mixing.
Heavyweight and lightweight.
That's where people are mixing it
Literally.
up. Do you know what I'm saying? These man, welterweight's kind of become a bit stale, but we're waiting for things to move.
Because Crawford had the belts and... No, but you can say that, but then Pacquiao's supposed to be fighting for a welterweight championship. So you can't even... Like, that's what I'm saying, fam. Like, bro...
I forget what I tried.
Like,
sorry, guys, I'm trying.
Bro. Man had one fight in 5 years and it's a loss.
It's lightweight and heavyweight. Everyone else is dusted. Welterweight is being silly. 168 is being silly. 175, they're being silly.
No, Bivol Beterbiev's about to fight, but everyone underneath that
is being silly. Literally. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just long. We're heading for the dark ages again.
I believe that. We also have to give credibility to like a 122, like a Nui and stuff like that. Estrada and Bam Bam Rodriguez last week, that was a good fight as well. So shout out to Bam Bam Rodriguez. He's dead top fighter as well, bro. Big shout out to you. We didn't even get to touch on it, but well done, innit? Like, very good performance. Knocked out Estrada, bro.
Yeah.
Bad
it's
boy.
a good fight. It's a really, really good fight. But no,
that's my point. But yeah, outside of that, you're right, bro. Lightweight and heavyweight, bro, it's pretty much the only weight class that's actually showing some... Because even when you speak...
Canelo's got like 2 or 3 people at 168 he needs to see before he should ever be talking to a Chris Eubank.
100%. 100%. I'd rather see a Caleb Plant rematch I see that.
For anybody out there that's a Canelo fan, because we always have people on our videos come and attack us, and all of that is fine. Right? Drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, you know what it is. But is there any Canelo Alvarez fan out there that can tell me why he will not fight David Benavidez, if not for the fact that he's scared? Because you can't tell me today in 2024 Benavidez doesn't have a bigger profile in boxing than Chris Eubank Jr. You can't tell me he's not a more credible name today in 2024. Not in 2016, today, right now, today. You can't tell me that. So what are you talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that David Benavidez isn't putting in more impressive boxing performances today. You can't tell me that...
What do you mean today?
No, ever.
What are you drunk?
Ever. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, this guy walked through Plant and Andrade. I've never seen Eubank walk through any top level fighter, bro. No. Ever. No. Whenever this guy's gone to world level, and let me tell you why that's why I'm so...
A washed up James DeGale.
No, I was going to say that. Let me tell you why I'm so on Canelo, bro. When Benavidez beat Plant and Andrade, it was in the same year, and both of them were non-title fights.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you think about it, bro, He beat two former two-time world champions for no belt because Canelo had the belt. And the same year you fought Charlo and Ryder, bro. That's what makes it so. There's no way. You know what it's like,
even before we get to Benavidez, you slide Dr. Andrade in the first place.
Literally. So you know why it's so mad. Imagine, because I know a lot of you guys are Fury fans that's watching this. Imagine Fury, let's say for example, had knocked out AJ and had knocked out Wilder, and you had Usyk just cherry picking people like Derek Chisora, who else? Philip Hergovich, just bums, bro.
Yeah.
Just, not bums, but you know what I mean, like lower level opposition, bro. And you got someone just knocking on the door constantly, time after time, bro. Yeah. For me, bro, yeah, man, it's. Bro, you're in the mud, bruv. You're in the mud. But I don't even want to hear about Canelo.
We made a video before saying Canelo's running out of excuses. And as the fight's not signed yet, but the moment that fight gets signed, I will come here with a little gavel and say, it's official. He has run out of excuses. The excuses are done. We said before he's run out of excuses, bro. He don't even run on the road no more because of his legs. You know what I'm saying? He's run out of excuses now if you're going to sign a fight with Chris Eubank.
My man's gone to the cemetery to dig up Chris Eubank, bro. Chris Eubank don't even fight at 68. That's the worst thing. Chris Eubank was talking about fighting Conor Benn at catchweight, bro.
Yes.
Like, bro, come on, bro. Yeah.
It's gonna be a balloon. Yo, the more I think about it, he's getting knocked out. Canelo's actually gonna knock him out.
You know what's so funny? I can't believe I actually thought Eubank had a chance of winning. Yeah, I'm talking crap. Eubank has no chance of winning. You know the craziest thing is, like as an actual.
I think Conor Benn stands a better chance of beating Canelo than Chris Eubank does.
He's got the eggs in it.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, they go to the same butcher.
Bro, right now, where we are, when people say boxing is a dark place, I'm always defending boxing, but with stuff like this, bro, and people still have the nerve to put Canelo in their pound-for-pound top 5.
Pound-for-pound top... And then, is ridiculous. Do you know what's going to happen? He's going to knock him out in devastating fashion, and people are going to go, oh, what a knockout, this is what I'm saying. What did that prove? What do you think that proved? Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's like Arsenal winning no titles and then smoking Wigan in the FA Cup 8-0 and then
bro.
There's no title for that.
Substanceless. That's a Harry Kane victory, fam.
100%.
That's literally. A Harry Kane victory.
Big man team.
Man scored 5 goals against flipping Hoffenheim or whatever, bro. I don't even know what team they play in Germany.
It's not a good day for the Mexican people today, bro.
Trust me.